Hi everyone. To answer the question for this week's forum, who would I ask for a letter of recommendation? I've really gotten to know our principal here at our high school. This is going on our second year now, and this has been one of the first principals I worked for that's very enthusiastic, very optimistic, very positive, person. Um, on the sports side of things, he's gone out. We've had talks. He's gone out to our races, to our practices. Um, he's brought alive the social media aspect of our high school, which it was about time that we needed. He came in I think last school year or the year before, towards spring, I believe in spring 15. Um, and as I mentioned to him, there's never been a principal that's gone out to every program, to every club to see what's going on. He attends our banquets, um, our events, sometimes practices. He'll try to pop in, um, and knowing that he puts in that amount of work. We see him on the weekends. Anytime we pass by the high school, we see his car here. So obviously he's here working. Um, so someone that's putting in that much work and has a passion for what he does. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing to see how proactive he is in being involved with us as coaches and staff. Um, and he also assisted me in getting this position at the high school this past couple weeks. So I think he's not one of the persons I see every day, but I feel that there's been enough connection now, and coming from a principal, I believe it would look outstanding. He has written me a letter of recommendation already that I asked for. I asked him for two letters of recommendation, one on the educational setting, and one just an overall to be able to use for any scholarship opportunities that arise in the future, and for future school applications. Um, but but again, I think just knowing that a letter of recommendation is coming from a principal is pretty steep, um, and I think for future positions within our school district, or even future coaching positions, um, them seeing a principal's signature and a principal's letter of recommendation, I think weighs heavy. Um, I would also consider using our athletic director. I've known our athletic director for almost 7 years now. We have an outstanding relationship. Um, he has a lot on his plate though, and sometimes I feel a little iffy asking him for a letter of recommendation just because he's responsible for so much. Not saying that the principal isn't, but the only factor that I would weigh in on is getting a letter of recommendation from an athletic director as opposed to a principal at our high school. So. Um, but yeah, those would be the two. Those would be the two main letters of recommendation um, that I would ask for. Uh, and even our fellow colleague coaches, I'd ask for a letter of recommendation from them as well. But primary would be the principal of our high school. Secondary would be our athletic director, and then I would go down to our colleague coaches and also people that I work with within the city as a commissioner. The former mayor who appointed me, we've gotten to know each other pretty well, mostly from attending meetings and, being able to talk. We arrive a little early, we're able to have conversation, and he sees what I'm doing with our program and the school district. So, yeah, so those top people would be my focus for letter of recommendation. Thank you.